have told me, babe, that someday these will be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. Someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of these good old days.
I was thinking about the band, I was thinking about the fans. We were underground, loading merch in that 12-passenger van, in a small club in Minnesota, and the snow outside of First Ave. I just wanted my name and a star. Now look at where we at, still growing up, still growing up. I would lay in my bed and dream about what I've become. Couldn't wait to get older, couldn't wait to be some. Now that I'm here, wishing I was still young. Those good old days.
I wish somebody would've told me, babe, that someday these would be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. 'Cause someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of the good old days.
Wish I didn't think I had the answers. Wish I didn't drink all of that blast first. Wish I made it to homecoming, got up the courage to ask her. Wish I would've gotten out of my shell. Wish I put the bottle back on that shelf. Wish I wouldn't have worried about what other people thought and felt comfortable with myself. Rooftop open, and the stars above. Moment frozen, sneaking out and falling in love. Me, you, and that futon, we just begun. On the grass dreaming, figuring out who I was. Those good old days.
I wish somebody would've told me, babe, that someday these would be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. 'Cause someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of the good old days.
Never thought we'd get old. Maybe we're still young. Maybe you always look back and think it was better than it was. Maybe these are the moments. Maybe I've been missing what it's about. Been scared of the future, thinking about the past while missing out on now. We've come so far, I guess I'm proud. And I ain't worried about the wrinkles around my smile. I got some scars, I've been around. I felt some pain, I've seen some things, but I'm here now. Those good old days.
You don't know.
Attendance today. Mayor Torres will begin proceedings by providing acknowledgement of country.
I begin today by acknowledging the Bundjalung people, the traditional custodians on the land we gather today. I pay my respects to the elders past and present and extend my respect to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders here today. Thank you.
Could everybody please stand for the national anthem?
Thank you. Please be seated. I would like to call upon Year 11 students Tara Templeton and Levi Maxwell to farewell Year 12 on behalf of the student body of Olsenville High School.
When we were given the task of writing your graduation speech, the finale of your 13 years of school, to seemingly sum up the memories and moments that have shaped you into the absolute lads you are now, we were nervous to say the least. The impact you've had as a cohort has influenced every student at this school, and we are grateful to have leaders like you to look up to.
The way you guys move around the school like the predators at the top of the food chain is still intimidating for the young gremlins at school. But knowing you and growing up at school alongside you has made us, as a school, appreciate your group in a crazy way, lifting the spirits of all those that have the privilege of encountering your presence.
The atmosphere created by the joy, talent, and leadership that your year group creates is unlike one we have ever witnessed in the older years at school, and we could never be more grateful for it.
Everywhere you look, there's memories that highlight the fun that this year group has created. Personally, I get emotional reminiscing on the memories I've shared with this year group. From soccer teams, water polo trips, lunchtime rugby games, study sessions, handball, surfing, to hallway chatting and conversation. Obviously, we can't cover all the funny moments throughout high school, but to name a few things we can't forget. I'll never forget the first raptor Corin gave me. I'll never forget Eva Jones, who got mad at Corin, leading to the whole water polo team calling Corin dad and Eva mum, still to this day. I'll never forget school surfing etiquette, which was not apparent, with Peyton and others dropping in on everyone with their boogie boards whilst having the best time ever.
I'll never forget Elisa's intense obsession with Tay-Tay and the almost daily TikToks.
I'll never forget the hugs I get from Oscar Marum each day. But one thing I'll always forget is Bronwyn Izzy's sister's name.
I'll never forget the insane musical performances throughout the years from people like Leilani, Samara, Sam, and so on. You're all going places and everyone knows it.
I'll never forget Michaela's radically high docs and made her go from 5'6" to 6'6". I'll never forget Aiden and Dakota's YouTube channel. Shout out to all the trolley boys of Australia. I'll never forget Phoenix wearing her pajamas to school, and I'll never forget Riley Ball's haircut.
James, watching you run as fast as a cheetah was unforgettable, to say the least. I don't know if you are Mrs. Wilson's favourite, but I'll keep that to myself. Flora and Eden, we love you.
I'll never forget about Joe.
Joe who?
Joe Outerbridge, of course.
You guys are unforgettable. I mean, you'd all make some hot tradies after your stereotype of Australia Day. Something that I wish I could forget is how realistic Flora and Belle looked like hungover mothers.
Unfortunately, your palm tree can't be with us today. May it rest in peace. But our love for you as a cohort will always remain the same.
Mrs. Gordon says, don't put off until tomorrow what you can do today. So make sure you party hard, but maintain the progress you've made throughout your elaborate 13 years of school, plus a little bit extra considering you guys had the joy of coming back to school when you were meant to be done.
Mr. Larkin said, don't stuff it up. And when asking Franny for some advice, he said, you're probably going to fail. So try really hard. And to lower your expectations also. But knowing him, he's probably just happy to see you guys go. I think the best way to sum up this speech is a quote from Ben Howard. Keep your head up, keep your heart strong, keep your hair long, because I'll always remember you the same, eyes like wildflowers.
Goodbye, Year 12. It's been a pleasure.
Peace and love.
Thank you, Tara and Levi. We will now view a musical item and video put together to remember the years of Austinville High for the class 2021.
First thing in the morning, last thing at night, I think of you kindly when I put out the light. You took something with you, something of me, and all that I have now is a full memory. I'll keep on walking down this road. I'll keep on walking down this road till I see you again. Till I see you again. I swear I saw you this morning crossing the street, but you were distracted, so our eyes didn't meet. I feel you in the shadows, I see you in the light. You fill up my daytime, you're with me all night. I'll keep on walking down this road. I'll keep on walking down this road till I see you again. See you again. Till I 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 see you again.
I would now like to welcome Georgina Kreutzer as the guest speaker for today. Unfortunately, due to COVID restrictions, Miss Kreutzer is unable to join us at school. However, she has kindly produced a presentation to share with us today. Georgina is a former student of Olsenville High School, having graduated in 2010. She is currently employed by an architectural firm in Brisbane and has also delivered art presentations around the world.
Hi, Olsenville High School, class of 2021. My name's Georgina Kreutzer, and I graduated from Olsenville in 2010. These days, I'm an artist and an architect, and my art's taken me some pretty wild places, so I've been invited to share a little bit about post-graduation with you. So for me to end up where I am today took a lot of small failures, and it took a lot of determination and a lot of asking for help. So for some context, and I'll try to find a photo of myself from year 7, I was the art nerd. And I really was quite good at drawing. I wasn't cool, I liked to game, I didn't really care for makeup, and I was one of a handful of kids who was made to wear the right uniform. Throughout primary school and early high school, I was a target for the occasional bullying, and disappointingly, not just from kids, from teachers as well. It did mean the friends that I did have at school were genuine and kind, and they're the friends I've carried through with me to today. But some teachers found me frustrating, and understandably so, because it took me an extraordinary amount of energy to focus in class. I suffered from a restless and creative mind that was hungry for visual stimuli that few of them could actually satisfy. So when I was drawing, my mind was calm and I could focus. It was my happy place. I'm introspective enough to know, even back then, I did have a seed of natural talent, but over time I've learned that most of us have natural capabilities. It's just that few of us have the drive and the determination and discipline to foster them and to improve. I also identified that I did terribly under pressure, so my HSC subjects focused on major projects, so that I had a long time to do them. So that was visual arts, design tech, extension English 2, and then general maths and physics. I really won the lottery when it came to support from my parents. They were white-collar professionals turned farmers, so they understood the virtues of working hard and higher ability, but they still recognized that their kids had their own unique skills. They took me to art shops and galleries, and they would tape things on ABC if they thought they would be interesting to me. It really was a privilege to be their kid. At the end of year 12, Mum and I poured through the UAC book looking for a course that might suit me. Of course, everyone just assumed I would go to art school. I decided early on I didn't want to do that because I didn't want to institutionalize something that had brought me so much joy. Architecture is the perfect synthesis of art and design and physics, which were my favorite subjects at school. And Griffith University had just released a brand new degree with an emphasis on sustainability. So I applied and I got in. It's 5 arduous years of difficult assignments and public speaking and model making. And to keep sane, I kept drawing in my own time on the side. And this is where Instagram steps in. It's important to note that this was 2011, so there were no businesses on Instagram. There was no such thing as an influencer. It was just friends sharing photos with friends, and it was a beautiful time. I just used Instagram to document my art that I was doing, and my uni friends were like, "We had no idea you could draw like this." Then Instagram rolled out the hashtag feature, and strangers began complimenting and following. The validation, of course, felt wonderful. The feeling that we now know to be an addictive and exploited feature by social media companies. Eventually, I hit 1,000 followers, 1,000 real people who just wanted to watch me share my art. Then I hit 2,000, and then 3,000. Over time, a couple 100,000 people were following in this community that we'd built online. And it had all happened organically because I was sharing something that I love to do. In the meantime, I graduated from my Bachelor of Architecture and I enrolled in the Masters, where I would need to move to Sydney. I worked my ass off in 3 jobs to be able to save the money to live there. I worked at Subway, I had my art, and I had an internship in an architecture firm. My master's degree was tough, like really, really tough. I moved to Europe for part of it, but I kept drawing on the side. And it was there I received the biggest commission so far. I opened my emails and I'd received one from Lexus, the car company. They'd invited me to fly to Italy to be their resident artist for 2 years in a row for their Lexus Design Awards. Of course, I accepted it. I got to meet and interview the president of Lexus International, Yoshihiro Sawa, the renowned architects Toyo Ito and Bernard Schumi, and that's Paola Antonelli, who's the director of art and design at MoMA in New York. And I got to do all of these things because They saw that I was sharing something authentic and that I liked. At the end of it, the PR representative who'd hired me said, "Next year when we hire you again, charge a lot more." It was the first time I'd received some validation of the financial worth of what I could do. So despite the distractions, I graduated from the Master of Architecture, and I was awarded Sydney University's Edmund Barton Medal. That's an honour given to one master's student annually, and I felt like a fraud accepting it. I knew how much help I'd received along the way, and I knew there had to be a student who deserved it more. But someone reminded me about imposter syndrome, and that we all stand on the shoulders of giants. I decided if I didn't make the path up the mountain a little clearer for the person behind me, part of my efforts would be wasted. So I'll compress about half a decade. In Sydney, I met the love of my life, and we got married. We moved to Perth, we adopted a dog, and we returned to Brisbane. Here in Brisbane, I applied for architecture work and I got rejected over and over. But I stayed grateful and patient, and by what felt like divine intervention, I ran into the solo architect Billy Lamb. We had a coffee together and we shared our values, and I began working for him. Last year, we founded Ever Architecture Studio. It's a countercultural architecture practice with nature and people at its focus. We pledge to give back to the world because Australia gave us so much in the way of education and opportunity. It's through Billy I learned about another company called Compassion, who provide education and medical care to kids all over the world. Our company designates revenue to improve sanitation facilities in countries like Burkina Faso, where millions of kids are affected by poor health and sanitation every year. Now my husband and I sponsor this little boy in El Salvador. His name is No, and he's 6 years old. He wants to be a firefighter when he grows up, but he also loves to draw. So that's my experience since graduation. So I have a bit of advice for you. For this part, I did write up 5 pieces of advice, but after filming it a couple of times, it didn't sound right. We're all so unique, with different strengths and different stories, and none of our lives can be neatly wrapped up in 5 pieces of advice. So if you want them, I'll DM them to you, but I'll just leave you with 1 piece of advice, and that's to live your most authentic self and refuse to live in bad faith. Don't look and compare yourself to others' paths, but look right ahead of you and find out who that person is. Maybe your parents want to encourage you into a more traditionally aspirational degree like law or medicine. These are wonderful and noble vocations, but just don't be caught up in the sunk cost fallacy if halfway through you realize it isn't for you. My close friend Amanda was the dux of our year. She could have picked any university course, and she went for advanced physics at Sydney Uni. It was only 6 months in when she switched out for arts to study literature, something that would have required a much lower ATAR. She of course aced that and went on to study masters at Oxford University. She later revealed to me that studying at Oxford was actually quite depressing. There was so much privilege juxtaposed with so much poverty. After moving back home, she's now writing a novel, and she's working in a job that fulfills her and isn't explicitly tied to her degrees. She's happy because she's living her most authentic self. Maybe neither university or a traditional apprenticeship appeals to you, and that's fine too. Just stay curious. No one's going to stop you from opening your dream PT business or bakery or sustainable fashion company. And I picked those examples because there were kids in my year who did exactly those. And maybe you were given very little expectations or guidance by your parents. That makes you one of the most inspiring people to me, and often one of the most interesting. I encourage you to stay curious, read widely, and stay in contact with the teachers who resonated with you most. I would have needed references from Ian Roberts and Karen Horn 6 times. Keep searching for who that authentic self is for you. Congratulations, class of 2021. It's such an achievement to get this far. If you want to DM me and have a chat, I'd be delighted to talk. Just remember, you are not your HSC result, and your ATAR cannot measure all the wonderful things about you or the capabilities that you have. It's up to you to show the world what those are in the years beyond your graduation. So good luck, and we're all behind you.
Thank you, Georgina. We will now present a musical item complied by Sam Green.
Welcome to the awakening.
Good morning, teachers, special guests, students, and boys. Today's a very special day for all of them. You know, stop that. Turn it up. Big shout out Miss Creeder, Miss O'Brien, Miss Smith, Mr. Mullard, Miss Griffin, you're a legend. Mr. Gardner, Tomo, Miss Kane, Mr. Truro, Toby, Post Malone, Miss Borthwick, Miss Williams, and Miss Christmas, Mr. McMillan, Frosty, Miss Lincoln, and of course Miss Wilson. Thank you. Turn it up. But then we had to wait up, and the government they couldn't keep it straight up. Turn it up. And made our plans, we had to stay up. I think in school would come around, so we would play up. But then it came back around for all the homies. Couldn't complete the work my teacher showed me. Just hope I do better than those below me. And you off if you don't drink the phony. Yo, start of the road, Amber's revving every part she go. Eva Jones, smartest of vote. Riley, Bullet make the same damn cold. Dakota's riding all day long. You go, Eloise gon' sing that song. Oscar Marin, so damn strong. Semi G's gon' drop up. Blake Dakin, what's provided in your lunchbox? Fun socks, Ada Pet is rocking up with Vibra drops. Elise still working on her TikToks. TikTok, Jackie gon' be fishing off his tree. That's a beanstalk. Millie B makes Jules love Charlie T. The best dressed in school makes pottery. James Lee come or Bob Marley. With the gets round Phil, that's Cottery. Pulled up on Georgie and Uster to dance. She obsessed with the buckle, they can holding hands. Got Tex on Dre bending weekends. Got Ice and Rules on Clash of Clans. Yo, let me go in. School's best surfer, Jack away min. Nailed her artwork, Kenny Simpson. Covering up the wood run, Blake Wilkin. But Blake Collins gon' kill that place. Work all day just to make mace. And a bit's ward in a running race. Gotta bring your boy and it's Pato Ace. Pato Ace. Yeah. Pato Ace. Yeah. Bring in those 808s. Turn it up. Yeah! Yo, breathe. Wait up, minute, Kyla Benson, I'll be going with it. Set one up and manage you'll hit it. Each living is Sam Kennedy Rosling. You can't understand, I was still German. There's a reason why Schubert's last name's King. He is Google World. The pen, Charlotte, Mondays are missile. Got the same energy as Taylor and her crystals. Willow him and going to inhaler should be blissful. Mess with my bouncer, Nicky Weaves will get our fistful. Good one, Nick. Wait, I'm trailing. Jade ran her car into a ditch and now she's failing. Turn it up. Lily's on Hamilton Island, smooth sailing. Eden brings intent and tens and starts raving. Alana in the ag plot, chilling with the horse. Lily gon' be screaming down the street with her exhaust. Georgia Turner stays on course. Colby brings that maca sauce. Best brunette, LC, of course. Tried to finish school, but then we had to wait up. And the government, they couldn't keep us straight up. Turn it up. And made our plans, we had to stay up. I think in school would come around, so we would play up. But then it came back around for all the homies. Couldn't complete the work my teacher showed me. Just hope I do better than those below me. And you're off if you don't drink the foamy. Turn it up. Go to the co-op, see Abby Moncasta. Bow down to Joe, the jiu-jitsu master. Sarah sings the hell out of sugar like Costa. Mika was the people's choice, just ask her. Really got youth, make Steve say Street. Samara in the booth, can confess her truth. Becky is a heart that's through and through. Willie's despicable like Groove. I've been sleeping round Flora and that's a mistake. I'm driving on my P-plates like Lauren Crossway. Aaliyah Leonardo is selling all of her mosaics. Oryx built like Chuck Norris and he ain't fake, mate. Piper got the hair of a goddess and that's true. Don't interrupt Haley's art process, it's on you. Kiara rips like colourful hair of green and blue. Annabelle, there's a smell in the air of PU. Levi Taylor pulls up into no scope. James finishing in maths, we got no rope. Joss thank Dentist, so now she got no spoke. Holden shreds like a Torreno flat note. Mayhem at the party makes me raw, son. Pods on the watch, that's Levi Shaw, son. Phoenix fake when she walked out the door, son. Quinton, put your shorts on. Vincent eats cosplay up like it's a meal. She can bump our mops up, you know, Michaela Neal. Chilling in the hot spot. Here Leilani, shots bar. Gotcha. Adam and Connie, they keep it real. Kiani got the coupe, yeah, she's a chick. And after flying through these flyers, she's the one that makes me tick. Her bestie Lola holds it down with Nick.
She is an OG of a homie, rock the boat and she'll be sick. Kayla hangs in art and she does cosplay and draws. Chantal gets the ball, you know she shoots and scores. Jordan is my best mate's girl, so shout out Aaron, you're her world. JB went solo to sweep up brand of shit up floors. Mia spent half the year away from Ava, while Kelly worked and counted up her bands. Callum trips from shirt to pants. Danny's laughing is on spam, which finding Dory be biggest man. Now she wanna spray the lottery into my very hands. My name is Sam, but you can call me Young Gun now. Listen to this jam I made with me and my brothers to remind you of the special times we shared over the years. Man, I said I wouldn't do this, but it's bringing me to beer. Tried to finish school, but then we had to wait up. And the government, they couldn't keep us straight up. Extending kids and late night plans, we had to stay up. I think your school would come around, so we would play up. But then it came back around for all the homies. Couldn't complete the work my teacher showed me. Just hope I do better than those below me. And you're a month if you don't drink the foamy, foamy.
I would like to welcome Jacinta Rowe to present the president of the Alstonville High School P&C to address the assembly.
Congratulations, Year 12, 2021. Well done for getting to graduation day, and how very grateful we are that together and individually you are here. 13 years of fun, drama, trauma, excitement, laughter, learning and tears. And that's just your support team's experiences. The P&C would like to acknowledge your hard work and thank you and your school staff for supporting you to get here. As I approach retirement, and yes, I am that old, it is increasingly evident how important the people I went to school with become. They are your tribe in adulthood, even people you are not necessarily close to at school. The shared experiences and values we take from school are critical, and so I urge you as adults to attend reunions and to keep in touch with each other. Wherever life takes you, dream big, don't sweat the small stuff, consider the consequences, but take the riskier path. Clarify the rules, remove false barriers, respect and value yourself, see the glass half full and enjoy the next 80 years. Good luck with your exams and have great lives. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Rowe. The captains of 2021, James Titcombe, Alice Pollack, Leilani Packy, Flora Greenslade, and Eden Seymour. Sorry. Sorry. Thank you, Ms. Rosner. Okay. Ms. Rosner will now give her principal address. Sorry.
You knew it was going to be a good speech. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our 2021 virtual graduation commemoration at Alstonville High School. This is an event of celebration and of achievement and a milestone in the lives of all of our Year 12 students. I would like to first pay my respects to the people of the Bundjalung Nation, to Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders, members of our school community, to elders past and present, and to any Aboriginal people here today. I acknowledge that we meet today on what always was and what always will be Aboriginal land, and what a beautiful place to be meeting. To our families, this is unexpectedly the second year in a row I need to welcome you in a remote capacity. Thank you for being here. Your dedication to your children has been an integral part of getting them to where they are today. It means a great deal to them and to our staff to be working with parents, families and community members for the benefit of our kids. To our staff members, teaching and non-teaching, thank you for all you've done to support our graduating class. I know that our Year 12 students feel a strong connection to you and deeply appreciate your skills, expertise, support and ultimately friendship. Our Year 12 students have been very fortunate to have 2 year advisors, 2 den mothers here at school who have tirelessly advocated and cared for them. Thank you, Year advisors Maria Bramley O'Connor, who's sitting down behind her kids here, who's been in it for the long haul, and more recently, and just as enthusiastically, to Jennifer Wilson. It's been wonderful having you ladies work together with the Year 12 students. To our graduates of 2021, who would have thought that this year would have been even more challenging than the last one? But here you are. You've made it to the end of your school journey at Alstonville High School. It's great to see you all here, ready to close this chapter in your lives, to mark off the important milestone. You've risen to the occasion. You've been flexible, hopeful, and resilient, despite setbacks that have well and truly tested your resolve. I encourage you to carry your confidence, self-assurance, and ability to pivot to the requirements of the time with you, both as you sit the upcoming HSC examinations and as you move through your adult years. Whether you choose to take up work opportunities, head for higher education, carve out a future right here in Alstonville, or eventually, when you can, travel the globe, or all of these things and more, it's imperative that you pursue what's right for you. To find out what that is, you'll need to experiment, take some chances, take some calculated risks, do a bit of research, make decisions knowing that some things will work unexpectedly well for you, while others are going to be absolutely epic fails. Reflect on and learn from your mistakes, your triumphs, and your fortune, both good and bad. You are going to have successes, failures, triumphs, and tragedies in your lives. You're going to experience sorrow, pain, and incredible joy. Sometimes all of these things will occur in the space of a single day. Embrace it all. Savour the good bits and learn from the bad stuff. Your HSC year has been an especially challenging one. Times of great challenge also present great opportunity. I urge you to recognise and seize the opportunities that are presented to you. I have every faith that you will prosper and thrive. Come back and see us and let us know how you're getting on. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Rosner. Thank you, Ms. Rosner. We will now continue watching the video of the years of this year group at Austinville High School.
First thing in the morning, last thing at night, I think of you kindly when I put out the light. You took something with you, something of me, and all that I have now is a full memory. I'll keep on walking down this road. I'll keep on walking down this road till I see you again. Till I see you again. I swear I saw you this morning crossing the street, but you were distracted, so our eyes didn't meet. I feel you in the shadows, I see you in the light. You fill up my daytime, you're with me all night. I'll keep on walking down this road. I'll keep on walking down this road till I see you again. See you again. Till I 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 see you again.
The captains of 2021, James Titcombe, Alice Pollock, Leilani Packy, Flora Greenslade, and Eden Seymour, would like to reply to the well wishes provided today and farewell the school on behalf of Year 12.
Here we go. Hey, everybody. So I'd like to start the speech by acknowledging the Bundjalung people, the traditional custodians of the land that we are gathering on today, and pay my respects to their elders past, present, and emerging. I would also like to extend that respect to Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples here today.
This is crazy. How are we here already at the end of the year on our very last day at school?
We've measured out the last 6 years of our lives in class periods and assignments, leaving our homework to the latest possible moment and trying to scam half-price enchiladas at the end of lunch. Not only have we unconsciously been learning how to communicate with those around us, as well as beginning to become our own people, we've also had the honour of learning skills to use in our everyday life, like trigonometry and networking.
As Miss Smith always says, this topic's a great one, you're going to love it. Everything has led up to the freedom that we have glimpsed at today.
I can't help but think back to year 11, which in comparison, which in comparison to this year could be described as a breeze. There we were, thanking the universe we weren't the class of 2020. We really thought they had the worst of it, and that our year 12 experience was to be at least somewhat normal experience.
Although some things didn't go as planned or expected, we've officially made it. We have managed to reach the finish line, the same one we were meant to reach over just a month ago. These past few weeks have given us the opportunity to make our final memories at high school, the ones that we thought we weren't going to get the chance to make last term.
We rejoiced when trials were cancelled and complained when they were put back on. And then we rejoiced again and complained again. And then finally we rejoiced, and then they were back on again.
It's all well and good to dwell on what our high school journey could have been like. What could have been different, what could have been easier, or could have been harder. But today, on our day, we can fully appreciate and acknowledge what our journey was. We can be proud of the obstacles we faced and overcame. We can be proud of the relationships and bonds that were built or strengthened. And we can be proud of our at least above average skills navigating Zoom, Google Classrooms, and Microsoft Teams.
It's been a long haul, and I think we're all ready to leave. Although we definitely won't miss the crazy canteen prices and the severe lack of air conditioning, we will miss the awesome people and the memories we've made here. Memories like
Getting lost on the snow trip.
Taking detours and half-long bathroom breaks in every second period.
the bromance blossoming between Blake and Riley.
Getting Miss Kane onto a tangent about anything that wasn't relevant to the English syllabus.
Handing in all of our frequently occurring late notes to do with our very conveniently timed doctor appointments. Wait, sorry, that was a dentist appointment. Oh, no, sorry, that last one was a physio appointment.
And how could we forget Miss Borthwick's puppy dog skirt?
Or using none of our study periods to actually study and just to talk. So good.
Or coming up with new creative excuses as to why we need to go out the Coral Street gate in the middle of the day.
I remember in year 7, I would look at everyone in year 12 and think, far out, those are some serious grown-up people. I can't wait to be at the top of the tree and have it all figured out. But since then, I feel like the year 8s have only gotten taller, and now that we're here, I don't really feel like we look as old as they all did, except for Stewie and his immaculate beard. Maybe that's how those seniors felt too, or maybe I'm just short. Either way, I think we've all grown more than we realise.
This growth that we have developed over our 6 years at high school is only the start. We'll never stop growing, except for Eden physically. And I've just got to say how amazing it has been to watch us all grow into the young adults we are today, and how exciting it is to think of the future growth and change that life will bring us.
And we can't celebrate that without thanking the amazing people who encouraged us the whole way through, our teachers. A big shout out to you guys, our guides, our mentors. We all love you so much and are eternally grateful for what you have done for us individually and as a year group.
There's no doubt we challenged your patience and maybe even sanity at times. So thank you for sticking by us and making today possible. Also, another big thank you to the SRC for backing us and setting us up with our party bags yesterday.
Although this won't be the last time we all see each other, today and here right now is the last time we'll all be here together. And even though I can't wait to see what the future holds for this bunch of beautiful people, I will be remembering how much love we shared here, and I count myself lucky to have known each and every one of you.
So let's grab the world, let's grab what the world has to offer with both hands, and let's go out and rock this thing people called adulthood.
We love you, class of 2020.
I also just wanted to say really quickly a big thank you to Sam, Peyton, and Eden for that video. A big thank you to Kiara, and a big thank you to Charlotte and Elsie for organising our yearbook. It's amazing. So, love you guys.
On our last day of Year 12, we'd like to thank the people that got us through this hectic year, and most of all our year advisor, Miss Wilson. Even though you weren't our first year advisor, or our second, or frankly even our third, you were committed to helping us in this limited time that we had together. You were there to support our journey and convince many of us against dropping out, even though we so desperately wanted to, and still do. This year has been kind of shit, but you've done a great job at making it the best it could be. You have helped us through this year, even though many of us were strangers to you, assisting us in fundraising, the creation of our senior yearbook, and helping us survive through tough times. Whilst COVID kept knocking us down, you were there to help us get back up, making sure we had the tools to help flourish in this unpredicted time.
We may not know you very well, but you have still given us someone to look up to and a friendly helping hand for us who may need it. You have attempted to provide a safe, caring, and supportive environment where we have been able to explore and develop ideas, test our beliefs, and grow into the people we are today. For some of us, the journey has been tough and has taken some unexpected turns. But during these times, you have reminded us all that the journey is done with the support and encouragement of others. To our previous year advisors, Miss Davenport, Miss Twyford, and Miss Bramley, thank you for supporting us for as long as you were able, leaving us in the very capable hands of Miss Wilson. Whilst we're sad to see you go, we've now learnt to adapt quickly to certain circumstances. As we finish Year 12 at Austinville High School, we would all like to thank you and the rest of the school community for guiding us through this crazy chapter of our lives. It has been a great privilege of us to be able to take this journey with you during this last year. So once again, thank you from all of Year 12.
Mrs. Wilson, the year advisor for Year 12, will now give her final address to Year 12. This address will be followed by the call of the roll and the presentation of HSC portfolios.
Well, Year 12, I'm pleased to say you've made it to the end of your schooling career, even if it has been delayed just a few weeks. We all began 2020 thinking it would be like any other. However, learning from home began in March and April, and for some of you, it created significant turmoil and stress. Whilst others took it in their stride, there were those who thrived under these circumstances. They didn't have the school stresses they would normally have endured. I'm proud to be able to say that you managed to get through that and join us back here on school grounds with the looming threat of more lockdowns and schooling from home. Much to our frustrations, that did occur on a few more occasions, this time with direct impact not only on your face-to-face contact with teachers, but also when we could celebrate completion of your schooling and also when your HSC exams would occur. This experience has taught us all an important lesson in resilience. A definition of resilience being an ability to recover or adjust easily to misfortune or change is rightfully the definition of you as a year group of students. Your final 2 years have been unlike any other cohorts, and I can say throughout my almost 20 years of teaching, I've not come across a more resilient group of students. I was asked this time last year if I was interested in being your year advisor. Although I had a couple of personal hesitations, I never hesitated when it dawned on me who I would be working with. I know a few of you said, "What, another year advisor? Who's she? I don't know her." But honestly, I could not have asked for a better year group to work alongside. I'm grateful for this opportunity to say thank you to you as a Year 12 cohort. when either myself or Miss Bramley O'Connor asked for assistance with various activities or events over the past 12 months and 2 years, you have always put your hands up to help. Not only has it made my role as year advisor easier, but also very rewarding. I'm very proud of you, firstly as a teacher and mentor to some of you, and as your year advisor. You have adjusted to all the changes thrown your way and succeeded. Although we hope our generations will not be subject to another pandemic, I guarantee there will be other times where you will need to adjust and thrive through adversities throughout your lives. And I can confidently say, I have no doubt you have all the tenacity and ability to do exactly that. These past 2 years have proven it. So continuing with the thank yous, I'd like to thank all our staff here at Alstonville High for their time, persistence and care they have given this particular year group over the past 6 years, ranging from teaching staff who go above and beyond for their students, learning support staff who are in regular contact with our students, assisting them in many ways, office admin staff who greet our late or early arrivals, or those hoping to make payments or visiting the front office with a smile on their faces. Always happy to help. Canteen staff who have fed and watered our students during their breaks and occasionally outside their breaks as well. Thanks also go to your 3 previous year advisors, Kelly Twyford, Kimberly Davenport and Maria Bramley O'Connor. And finally, most importantly, to our Year 12 parents and carers, I thank you. Your decision to send your now young adult here to Alstonville High has provided me the opportunity to feel that our future is going to be okay in their very capable hands. You have raised terrific young adults, although I'm sure at times they have tested you. Thank you for enduring the learning at home with them over the past 2 years and all that entailed, be it ensuring they had access to devices and the internet somehow, through to making sure they were up and going, or not, in the mornings, ready for their Zoom meetings with teachers. Even if some meetings were limited to a gallery of screens with the only identifiable feature being their name. I found the earlier in the day the Zoom meeting occurred, the less chance I had of seeing their smiling faces. I'm sure as parents you understand this feeling, given we all know what teenagers are like in the mornings. I wish you all continued success in your futures, no matter what pathway you take, be it construction, teaching, film directing, small business management, psychology, where you travel. Know that you are resilient and capable of fulfilling your dreams. In conclusion, I'd like to share with you messages from Kelly Twyford and Kimberly Davenport.
Good morning, Austerville High School Year 12. I just wanted to wish you the very best of luck for your exams and hope that you are feeling settled and ready for the time to come. I believe that you're going to have a wonderful future. You're a beautiful bunch of human beings and I miss you very much. I have great memories of your first day at school, all of our assemblies under the canteen and out on the back basketball courts in the blazing sun. I hope that you are all well and I wish you the very best of luck. Bye.
Kia ora from Aotearoa, Jingawala Year 12. Congratulations on this massive milestone, one of many milestones I'm sure that you're going to achieve in your lives. Okay, I'm so proud of you all. Congratulations. And congratulations also to the parents and the teachers that have supported you to get this far. Well done, everybody. As the 6 years of secondary education draws to a close, I hope you're able to reflect on your strengths and achievements at Alstonville High School. This is your life now. You define the direction and the outcomes, and when you graduate from school, you also graduate from childhood. So it comes with a sense of responsibility over your life choices. And that word responsibility is probably a word that you've heard quite often in your lives. But I feel like it has 4 distinct meanings, and I wanted to talk into that a little bit. So the first is having a duty to deal with something or someone. a duty to deal with those things, and that duty is to yourselves. The other one is being accountable for your own actions. I would also say you're accountable for your inactions, particularly if you don't speak up against things that you see that aren't right, that don't feel right, or are injustices. There's also a moral obligation to behave respectfully towards other people. You're an important citizen in your friendship groups and in your communities. Be trustworthy and always act with good intentions. Finally, this is your opportunity to act and behave independently and to make decisions without authority. I hope they're always ethical decisions and reflect the values of your families and yourselves, of course, and perhaps Alstonville High as well. Your journey. How you imagine your journey is the navigation system for your soul. Don't be afraid to imagine yourselves into places that you want to be or go, and experiences that you want to have. It might be a road trip, recording your first song, or going off and doing a traineeship, getting into that university course, or maybe you want to go and work and just explore what might be possible for you out there in the world, and experiencing other workplaces and environments. And that's really good for you. You're going to find out who you are and what you want to do and what you want to be. For a lot of you, it might be worth considering just doing a little short course of something of your interest, or something that's building your interest. And that could be in equine therapy, could be in Wing Chun, dancing, sculpting, beekeeping, aquaculture, dance, your first ever drama class, whatever it is. I would say life is very, very short, and don't sit behind a screen and or just think about it. Just get out there and do it. Get amongst it. Okay, for what it's worth, words of advice from Ms. D. Ms. D. Go towards the things that make your soul sing and make you grow. Be kind, always. Be open to new people, new flavours and new experiences. This is going to broaden your world and your understanding of the world. Be brave. Take that first step. Take those leaps of faith. Every time I've done it, it's been amazing. Terrifying sometimes, and sometimes very uncomfortable, but it's always borne fruit. Ask for help and support, and repay that help and support by becoming a more capable person. People love helping young people along their path. Just say thanks and keep on rolling. Friends are treasures. That's a fact. Free fact, that one. Seek to understand, not judge. Speak your truth. And please, please, look after the earth. Remember, don't put it near the bin. Put it in the bin. Be yourself. You'll always find your tribe that way. And two final thoughts. One is from one of the greatest poets of the 21st century, Kurt Cobain. They laugh at me because I'm different. I laugh at them because they're the same. Finally, from the great bard himself, you knew it was coming, didn't you? Bit of William Shakespeare. To thine own self be true, and it must follow as the night the day. Thou canst not then be false to any man. Be good. Good luck. And if you can't be good, be careful. Aroha. Wish I could give you all a big hug. Bye. Good luck. Keep in touch.
I'll just put a little aside on that. Miss Davenport sent me that, and then she put on the end, "Did you get it? Did it come through?" She was really worried. She said it was quite strange talking to a computer screen and not actually having the feedback. So I will let her know that you definitely remembered all those comments as well. I believe we're ready to call the final roll. Jade Bailey. Colby Balderson. Riley Ball. First in Vet Primary Industries. Amelia Booth Barker, first in Visual Arts. Kale Buckle. Phoenix Butcher. Corin Caldwell. Joshua Clark, first in English Standard and a Year Advisors Award. Kayla Cochran. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Blake Collins. Amber Raven. Lauren Crosswaite, first in Business Studies and first in Biology. Blake Dakin. Peyton Eggleton. Elspeth Ezzy, the Year Advisors Award. Taylor Farrell. Samuel Green, first in Music. Thanks, U12. Flora Greenslade, Year Advisors Award. Lily Hamilton, first in Textiles. Georgie Hampson. Dakota Harder. Eloise Hoff. Samiko Hedis, first in English Extension 2, first in Modern History, first in Extension History. Jackson Hewitson. Holden Hull McBride. Adam Holden, Year Advisors Award. Thanks, guys. Have a seat. Kiani Hunt. Willow Inman, Year Advisors Award. Kiara Jobson, Year Advisors Award. Eva Jones, first in Math Accelerated, first English Extension 1, first in English Advanced, first in Chemistry, first in Physics, first in Investigating Science. Hayley Jones, Year Advisors Award. Piper Kelly. Sam Kennedy Rosling. And Jocelyn Kent. Hayley King. Stuart King, Year Advisors Award. Samara Leyland, Year Advisors Award. Alia Leonardo, Year Advisors Award. Kelly Lever, first in Geography, first in Society and Culture. Jack Lucas, first in Photography and Digital Media. Declan Manton. Oscar Marin, first in Sports, Lifestyle and Recreation Studies and Year Advisors Award. Thanks, guys. Chelsea McInnes, first in Work Studies, and she's also the winner of the New South Wales Training Awards School-Based Apprentice and Trainee of the Year and a Year Advisors Award. Bree Minette. Scott Myson. Madeline Mitchell. Aurik Mukherjee, Abby Muncaster, Charlotte Monday, Vincent Murphy. Thanks, guys. Michaela Neal, Lola Odomvale, Joseph Outerbridge, Leilani Paki, Year Advisors Award. Elise Pollack, Year Advisors Award. May Rawson, Sarah Rawson, Annabelle Rayner, First in Community and Family Studies. Wonderful, guys, thanks. Danny Reeks. Beata Roderick, Year Advisors Award. Chantel Rose. Will Scott Wales. Yay. Eden Seymour, Year Advisors Award. Levi Shaw, First in Software Design and Development. Lily Sheen, First in Drama. Quentin Short. Beautiful, thanks, guys. Katie Simpson, First in Food Technology. Connie Summers. Levi Taylor, First in Ancient History. Jordan Thomas. Alana Thompson. James Titcombe, Year Advisors Award. Mia Torres. Callum Trenor de Santos. Thanks, folks. Charlie Turner. Georgia Turner, first in Extension Science. James Tyler. Andre Van Nimwegen. Michaela Visa. Nicholas Weaver. Blake Wilkin, first in Legal Studies, first in Industrial Technology Woodwork. Anna Young, first in PDHPE and first in Vet Hospitality. Congratulations, Year 12.
Thank you, Ms. Wilson. As the Year 12 Deputy Principal, Mr. Aaron Perkins will now announce the Year 12 Achievement Awards. Ms. Greaves will present these awards.
Just as Ms. Grieve comes up, I'd like to welcome her to the school. She's joining our executive team here as one as the deputy, so please welcome her to the school. Now, I have the absolute pleasure to announce the special awards for 2021, and before I start, congratulations. You know what, it's been hard. You've been an amazing group. There's been ups, there's been downs, but you know what, you've made it this far. So regardless of what happens in the HSE, you've done so well to make it this far, so you should be really, really proud of yourselves, because I am, so well done. Okay, let's make sure I don't make a mistake during this. So, we're going to start with the Senior Sportsperson of the Year. And as I call your name, please make your way up the front. So that will be Madeline Mitchell. Congratulations. Madeline is also the recipient of the Australian Olympic Changemaker Award in recognition of her demonstration of the Olympic spirit through leadership and driving positive change in their community. Well done. The best and fairest male water polo player for 2021, Corin Caldwell. Corin is also awarded the Australian Olympic Changemaker Award, so well done. The best and fairest female water polo player for 2021 is Eva Jones. Well done, Eva. The Kappa Excellence Award is awarded to the student who displays excellence in all three areas of creating and performing arts, and that is music, drama, and art. Sam Green. Well done, Sam. The Chris Tyrrell Award. This award is granted to the student who displays excellence in textiles. This year, the award goes to Lily Hamilton. Well done. The HNT Gordon Classic Plains Prize. Now, this is awarded by Miss Gordon and her husband. So, awarded to the student who displays excellence in woodworking, Blake Wilkin. And like so many students this year, the woodwork and the material they created was just amazing. So, they should all be very proud. The HSIE All-Rounder. For overall effort and contribution to all areas of the HSIE faculty, this award is awarded to Sarah Rawson. Well done. Sarah has been awarded the HSIE All-Rounder for her efforts and contribution in modern history, legal studies, society culture, business studies, and history extension. Well done. The Lydia Fleming Griffith Garrett's Extension 2 Writing Prize Award this year is Miko Hedis. Well done. Congratulations. The Future Innovators Award for STEM, Science, Technology, Engineering and Maths. This award celebrates a student who demonstrates a high level of STEM, innovation and motivation. And this year, it goes to Georgia Turner. Congratulations. The Austinville branch of the Red Cross has provided the Elsie Johnson Award in memory of a long-standing member of the branch. This award is given to the student that demonstrates the principles of the Red Cross: humanity, impartiality, independence, voluntary service, and unity. In 2021, this award goes to Anna Young. Well done. The School Service Award. This award recognises the student who has tirelessly offered exemplary service to the school and the student body. This year we have 3 recipients: Eden Seymour, James Titcomb, and Leilani Packy. Well done, Leilani. The Ballina Players Award, in recognition of outstanding theatrical talent, Lily Sheen. Well done, Lily. The School Citizenship Award. This award is presented each year to a student whose actions have been a model for the rest of the school body, for service to the school and for the individuals who have brought honour to the school. These students reflect our school motto of integrity. Again, we have 3 recipients: Amelia Booth Barker, Oscar Marin, and Nellie Witt. Congratulations. Anthony Barling Memorial Award. Anthony Barling was an exceptional young man who was involved in all aspects of the school life and contributed greatly to his peers via tireless actions. He was a true representation of the term quiet achiever. This award recognises these qualities in Georgia Turner. Congratulations. Joan Cordingley Memorial. This award is presented to the student who is a leader amongst their peers and has provided exemplary service to the school. Congratulations, Flora Greenslade. Well done, Flora. Carlos Ortel. Carlos Ortel was a Year 12 student who, without fuss or fanfare, made a genuine effort, was caring and compassionate towards her peers and made positive and significant contributions to the school. This year it's awarded to Michaela Neal. Congratulations. The Long Tan Award, awarded for leadership and teamwork, problem solving and resourcefulness. These qualities are best recognised in Riley Ball. Congratulations, Riley. The Austinville High School All-Rounder Award. This award is presented to a student who has been actively involved in and excelled in the cultural, sporting and academic life of this school. This year it's been awarded to Elise Pollack. Now we're to the Academic High Achievers Awards for the school. So this is recognising our students that have demonstrated success across all their subjects here at the school. Though we recognise the top 6, like I said before, you all should be very proud of making it this far. So starting in 6th place for this year, Kelly Lever. Congratulations. Well done, Kelly. For this year, 5th place goes to Riley Ball. Fourth place goes to Miko Hedis. Well done. Third place goes to Amelia Booth Barker. Congratulations. Second place for the year of 2021 will go to Georgia Turner. Well done. Congratulations for those students. Now the Ducks for 2021. This goes to an outstanding student who has an amazing work ethic. No matter what, keeps soldiering on, and she should be very proud of herself. Ducks for 2021 goes to Eva Jones. Congratulations. I would like to congratulate everyone. You've done an amazing job. It's been a great year, and it's been wonderful getting to know you all over the last couple of years. Enjoy wherever life takes you. You'll have a wonderful time, and good luck with the HSC. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Perkins. That concludes today's assembly. Thank you very much for your attendance and congratulations once again to Year 12. Year 12 will now exit the hall for the last time. Could the assembly please stand?
What you got till it goes, till it's gone. You don't know what you got till it goes, till it's gone.